Hello, welcome to World Class Trading. Remember to please like, comment, subscribe if you enjoy this content and/or find it useful. Today we will be discussing Tuesday the 19th stock options recap, and as per request by a very appreciated and dear commenter, Mint9121 from last video, we will be checking TSCO, and remember to comment any stock you want analyzed for next video. Alright, so TSCO as a stock option, it is below the moving average of 20 and 40, and it just broke it recently, which is pretty dangerous. And they just crossed the moving average 20 and 40. So if TSCO doesn't make a move tomorrow, doesn't awaken like about 216.80, 217, could very well see it making a put to 209, 208. So about a 7-point put. Only thing is, I already did so a little bit right here with this huge candle. Like as you can see, it even touched the middle line, which means that if it doesn't break tomorrow, the moving average of 20 goes to like the 217. Well, then I can see TSCO repeating this, but actually going with full force and going all the way down to 209, 208, and therefore reaching the middle line over here in Bollinger Bands. So yeah, I see TSCO sort of like in put if it does not reach 217 and breaks the moving average of 20. All right, as a stock though, TSCO looks pretty good because as you can see, it started like at what 02, 01. Well, it started at like 2000, right? So it's been around for about 20 years, 23 years. That's pretty solid. You always want to invest in a stock long term that has like some years behind it, minimum 20 years, I'd say, right? TSCO started at what, $15, $13, $7, and it's all the way at 215. So as a stock, it looks amazing long term, right? It looks really good. 23 years. It doesn't look like it's gonna stop anytime soon, right? And it's at 215. Long term, I see it beautifully. Short term though, I do see it beautifully, but in put, right? You just operate it in put. If it goes to at least, I'd say like 213 right here, right? 213.96. If it breaks this, I see this incredible for put, like right here. Like I see this incredible from like 213.96 to 209. 209 to reach the middle line in Bollinger Bands, and in moving averages to reach the moving average of 100, and the moving average 24 did across. I see this beautiful for put. You can make easily like hundreds of percents right here. Right here. It's beautiful. It just has to break this right here, right? It just has to break the zone, and then bam, we'll just see a nice put of TSCO. But as a stock, it looks really good upwards. All right, now let's check our other stocks. Netflix. All right, so Netflix, beautiful today. I mean, beautiful. Absolutely incredible stock. I mean, look, it's just, wow. It just broke everything today, right? It's above the moving average 20, so it's about, if it's above the moving average 20, it's going to keep increasing, right? Pretty simple. So tomorrow, if it's above the moving average of 20, just keep buying calls. It's breaking the edge in Bollinger Bands, which means it's going to increase even more. So just keep buying calls. Like minimum this week, it's going to reach 501, right? So yeah, it's pretty simple what's going to happen with Netflix. Just keep buying calls as long as it's above the moving average of 20. It's looking beautiful. AMD now. All right, so AMD also looking very nice, as long as it maintains itself over the moving average of 20 tomorrow, right? So it doesn't drop like 139 and maintain itself at 139.94, 140. And it's going to look beautiful for call, especially since Bollinger Bands also affirm this action as the Bollinger Bands keep increasing, so it has some space to reach the edge, right? Now let's check Moderna. Beautiful. It's above the moving average of 20. Literally broke it today. So if it's above the moving average 20, it's going to keep increasing, of course. And in Bollinger Bands, it's breaking the edge, therefore increasing it. So it's looking even better in Bollinger Bands. So yeah, it's going to keep increasing losses above the moving average of 20. Pretty simple, right? Home Depot. Pretty tricky here. It's been going lateral for a few days. Only good thing about Home Depot though is that the Bollinger Bands say it will continue to go up, right? There's no fluctuation. There's no dipping in the volatility or the edge. No. It's the edge just keeps increasing ever more. And so Home Depot has to, of course, match the energy and go up to 358. And it hasn't broken the moving average of 20. As you can see, it keeps testing it, but it doesn't break it. It doesn't surpass it either, but it doesn't break it. So if it doesn't break it and go downward to the moving average of 40, which is like 344, then I could very well see it breaking it upwards. And then if it breaks it upwards, like minimum 353.41, 353.41, and we're going up, especially to like 358, which is the Bollinger Band. So it's looking pretty good, Home Depot, right? I just wouldn't recommend buying it until it goes to 353, but for now it looks extremely good, right? It doesn't look at it as a put at all, if you have it, of course. Coin looks beautiful in call. I said it yesterday to buy calls of it, and everybody that listened, of course, is getting a lot of gains. It's above the average 20, so it's going to keep increasing, and Bollinger Bands, of course, affirm this action. Yeah, it just broke the edge. It just keeps being broken, and yeah, the stock is always going to reach the edge again. All right, let's check Home Depot. Did we check Home Depot? Yeah, we checked Home Depot. All right, Bollinger. Boeing. All right, so Boeing is above the average of 20. Same thing that's happening with Home Depot, right? It's pretty close to the average of 20, but it doesn't break it downwards. It doesn't really break it upwards. Even if it's above, yeah, we still need like more, I'd say just proof, more power. So of course, if it breaks like right here, this zone right here, which is clearly, it just reaches this, bam, reaches this, bam. So it's clearly a zone. So 265, I'd say, BA breaks 265, and we could see a very nice call. And I could just see a very nice call either way because it's above the average 20. As long as it doesn't break the moving average 20 downwards and goes to like 261, then we're beautiful. We're in a beautiful position. It's going to keep increasing. And then Bollinger Bands completely affirm this action, right? There's no dip, and that just keeps increasing. So it's pretty much going to keep increasing. All right, let's check NVIDIA. NVIDIA, pretty interesting. Yesterday was at the top. Today it decreased a little bit, but it is still above the moving average of 20, which means it's going to keep going up. It's going to keep going up as long as it's above the moving average 20. As long as it doesn't break the moving average 20 and goes to like 492, we are incredible, right? It's just going to keep going up. And yeah, that's looking pretty good for NVIDIA. It's going to keep going up as long as it's above the moving average 20. So as long as it's like 495, 496, it's going to keep increasing. Now, in Bollinger Bands, there's a small dip, as you can see right here, but there's nothing really to worry about if the stock just goes up tomorrow and then it just breaks it upwards. But if the stock does not go up tomorrow and it sort of like goes lateral or something, and the edge just keeps decreasing, then we could see a nice put to 477, right? We could just see that put. But as long as it is above the average 20, we are amazing. All right, IWM. IWM is looking beautiful today. A lot of gains with it. Lots of gains with it. So with IWM, it's pretty simple. Above the average 20 is going to keep going up, and then Bollinger Bands just affirm this action that just keeps increasing, right? It's looking beautiful. Let's check ABNB. ABNB pretty tricky. Just broke the moving average of 20, so I could very well see it going to 145.32. And in Bollinger Bands, it has some space to go up, yes. Okay. So yeah, it's pretty tricky. Has to reach a minimum 146 so I can see a nice put out of it. If not, it's just testing the moving average 20. You can very well just awaken tomorrow at 147.59 and continue its call upwards. All right, let's check Amazon and Google lastly. Amazon looking still pretty good, above the moving average of 20. Pretty nice. And in Bollinger Bands, it's looking also pretty nice. It's breaking the edge. So, also looking pretty nice in Bollinger Bands. So, yeah, as long as it is above the moving average of 20, as long as it is above, 152.9, then it's going to keep increasing tremendously. All right, and lastly, Google. Google, beautiful right now, beautiful. As long as it maintains itself over the moving average 20, it's just going to keep going up, especially since it broke the moving average 20, 200, 40, and 100, all of it. And then they crossed. Yeah, the call power is incredible. And Google's looking marvelous because it has a perfect zone to 138.75 to reach. Yeah, and then after that, like 140. So it's looking beautiful for calls Google. All right, that is it. Thank you. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Each day we're getting better and better. And remember to comment any stock you want analyzed. I'm here to help. Any positive feedback, please comment it. I'm grateful to answer and respond to any questions. And thank you so much, so much, so much, so much. Thank you for watching this video, giving me your time. And I know this is useful because, yeah, if you're operating, you're doing pretty good, right? I gave video last week, especially. Absolutely incredible. Home Depot that whole week. DA that whole week. Nvidia gave it yesterday. Whoa, no, sorry. In Netflix. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. As long as the stock is above the moving average for 20, it's more than likely going to go up, especially since the Bollinger Bands are increasing. And I'll tell you the exact price as to where you can buy, right? So thank you for everything. And yeah, have a good night or have a good day.